And an opportunity presented itself, and when I tell you I set my alarm at 8:30 and I took advantage of that opportunity, scooped this baby on up, and now we have it here to unbox. Hey you guys, my name is Trey. I promise you, I do not have a basketball game tomorrow. That's the other Trey. That ain't me. That ain't me. That joke follows me just about everywhere I go. So I say, you know what, I'm just gonna beat y'all to it. But yes, that I did play basketball now. Don't count me out. Don't count me out. I did play basketball back in the day, like way back in the day. But the balling and the hooping far behind me. And that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day that has nothing to do with why we're here today, which is, this is my first YouTube video. This is a freestyle. We're just trying it to see what we can see and do what we can do. I bought my first Telfar bag, a mini shopper, last year. When I tell you I'm obsessed with that bag, all my friends know I love my mini shopper. She is affectionately named Michelle, actually Tenitra Michelle, after Miss Tenitra Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child, because I consider her just a perfect fit to DC3, Destiny's Child. And I see the mini shopper as it is truly the perfect mini bag. A lot of bags claim to be mini. They're not. You have a lot of extra space after you put because you know, your mini things, you don't need a lot of stuff to put in the mini. You don't got to put a lot of stuff in the mini, but when you put the few mini things that you need to put in the mini, there's still more space usually in that bag. So after I got my first mini shopper last year, I was just obsessed with it because I would throw literally, you know, if I'm going pre-pandemic, if I'm going out or even if I'm going to a concert, you know, throw my keys in there, throw my phone, a little lip chapstick or like lip balm or whatever. And then, you know, maybe I love gummy bears, so maybe a little gummy bear, a little travel bag though, can't do the full bag. But a little travel gummy bears, you know, just little things that you need to put in the bag fit perfectly. I bought my first tote, like I said, last October. No issue, just jumped on the site, bought it. Sometimes certain styles and colors would be sold out, but they would be replenished, you know, in a pretty quick manner. And there was never a time I went on that site and every bag was sold out. But in about June, amid that moment where people really started going hard to make sure that they were supporting Black-owned businesses, what in a Telfar to be found. Them things were selling so fast, and it got to the point that people were pricing them up. So they would buy the bags, price them up, and Telfar basically came up with an idea a couple months ago to where they did like basically a pre-sale, like a bag pre-sale where you could pre-order your bag. Then they would fulfill those orders after they did like their pre-sale window. And those bags are expected to be shipped now, I think it was the first week of January, 2021. So anybody that placed an order for that is expecting to get their bags then. But then they're still also doing these drops. They'll release a certain number of bags of a certain style, and you just got to get your behind up early in the morning to go get that bag. And if you got about 10 minutes to place that order, or that thing is most likely about to be sold the hell out. So I got the email October 21st. They were doing the orange bag. So they were doing a drop of the orange bag. Now, mind you, I had wanted to buy the orange bag earlier in this year, and I didn't do it at that time because I thought I had time. And now I'm staring at a place where ain't no orange bags to buy because everything's sold out. So when I saw the drop was coming, I set my alarm. I drank my water. You know, I drank my water and I took my vitamins at night, just so I could have, you know, some energy, be ready to go. So I got up 8:30 the next day because the bags dropped on Thursday. So it's like a Beyonce ticket almost. A Beyonce concert ticket. You got to be ready. And if you ain't ready, you ain't getting. So I got up, I placed my order, got my bag, and I remember going to Twitter a little bit shortly after, and people were on there probably like 9, because they went on sale at 9. And I think about 9, 12 people are already on there. Like, I did not get a bag. Like, these things have already sold out in less than 15 minutes. So once the bag got secured, okay? Clearly it got secured because we're doing an unboxing. But I just wanted to drive that point home that the bag was secured. But once I secured that bag, I was like, this is about to be my first. It's going to be my first YouTube channel video. I already have a Telfar bag, so I can definitely, just give a little additional commentary to what differences I see, which is some dope changes that they made as far as just the packaging. But yeah, I am excited. We're about to jump into this review right now, or this unboxing. I'm actually going to do a separate review video on my Telfar bag, my mini shopper. But yeah, we can just jump into this review. I think that's how you do it. You just jump into it, so let's go. The first thing that I made a point to keep the shipping box that it came in, because in my lifetime of ordering and shopping online, there have been times when I could order something as small as a swipe of a lip chap, a little chapstick. You know, sometimes your chapstick, it doesn't come in a box. You know, it's just a tube. It has a seal around it. Now, you don't use it. Do not use your chapstick or if it's a chapstick, a lippy, a lipstick, lip gloss, whatever. If it is not in a box, but it comes by itself and the seal is broken, do not use that. You don't want that. Don't use that. But that has nothing to do with what I'm trying to say right now. But a lot of times when you order something that small, it'll come in the biggest box that I will sit and be confused trying to figure out why you have got this big box for this little piece of something. And the box is so big, sometimes they have to pack it with more paper and things just so you can get, either it can be sitting at the top or just so they can fill out the box. What I will say about Telfar and them, Telfar shipped this mini chopper tote in this to me, what I would say an appropriate size box for what was being sent. And I was curious to see, because when I ordered my bag, my first Telfar bag in October, I can't even remember what type of packaging it came in, or last October when I ordered my first bag. But I was curious to see, kind of how they were going to ship it. And luckily, I'm glad to see that they shipped it in not a huge box for such a small, bag. And it's just not wasteful. It's not wasteful at all. And a little chapstick, put a little chapstick in a big old box, that is unwasteful. That's wasteful. But so, not a wasteful box at all that they sent it in. Now, the big change that I have seen just off the bat is the packaging, how the bag came. When I ordered my bag last October, this was not a part of the customer experience. So it's really exciting just to see how the brand has grown, and the changes that they've made, to how your shopping experiences when you're getting your shopper tote. And I'm assuming I've seen photos online of the dust bags and the packaging for the larger bags as well. But I think it's just it is a very, very, very smart touch. This looks really great. And again, it's not super wasteful. So I love that element of it as well. But when your bag arrives, when you get your bag, it comes with just a little pouch, a logo pouch, just as kind of, I guess, another layer of protection. And then inside in the pouch, I don't know if you want to really remember it. I don't know if you want to frame it or something, but it's just a little cute piece for something. So the next big change that I have seen since I bought my bag last year is these dust bags, which I remember seeing it was either on Twitter, maybe on Instagram, but I saw on social media where people were receiving their bags this year. And I said, are we dusting? Telfar, y'all dusting now? Okay. Not only is it just an exciting part of purchasing the bag and like I said, opening it and seeing it, but it's also great to be able to protect it and you can put it away. I know I have some other bags and I probably should put them in the dust bags, but I don't. I typically just display them out without them being put away. But it's nice to have the option to do so. And I don't know, you could make, if you don't want a dust bag, if you don't want to dust, you could probably make this into something too. So again, it's just a nice touch that they added to the packaging once you get your bag. But this is the moment that we've all been waiting for, and I can already see you cute. You are cute. You are cute. So when you get your bag, oh wait, it's a little piece of paper. Wait now. I said, it's a little note. Oh, it ain't. I thought I was sitting here thinking we might have got a little handwritten letter or I don't know, coupon code or something, but it's just plain white paper. Nothing to be, well, and I guess that's still, I was going to say nothing to be excited about, but you know what? Somebody might be excited about some plain white paper. So I'm not going to say that's nothing to be excited about, but it's a piece of plain white paper. And if you are looking forward to that as well, when you get your bag, it's here for you. You're going to have that coming too. It is designed with 2 top handles, which that's how I typically carry my bag whenever I take it anywhere. And I'll explain why I basically had to carry it that way with the older design. But they made a pretty major change to the design with the newer bags. And it's these longer straps. So like true crossbody straps. Because before, the straps were a lot shorter. I actually have my older bag from last year in front of me, and I'll show in a second. But then along with you have your top handle straps, you have your crossbody straps. Then inside there are no internal pockets. Okay, well, if you had like a coin, maybe a stamp or three stamps, you can technically, the tag inside the bag, there's like a little opening that is like a little fake pocket, I would say, that you could put something in, but it has to be very small, like literally 2 coins or 3 stamps. That's all I can even think of that would fit in there. But then, like I said, it's no internal pockets, but that has never been an issue for me with my bag just because I'm not putting that much stuff in it anyway to where I would really need the additional organization option that comes with having an internal pocket. I typically will throw it's usually my phone, hand sanitizer. My cards, either I'll put them in free, just throw them in there if I'm rushing, or if I have a small wallet that sometimes I'll use just to keep my cards together if I don't want them just everywhere in my bag. Maybe like a hand lotion, and then I still have enough space in there. And the good thing is just that amount of items, the bags had to be broken in just a little bit, not too much, but just the way that they arrive, it can come a little folded up. But with the amount of items that I put in there, it kind of helps, just loosen the bag up basically and like not have these, the folds, the folds kind of go away after a while. And also with the straps, it takes a while, but you have to kind of break them in two as well. But the fact that these are longer and like really true crossbody straps, you're going to be able to stretch them out as you put them over yourself or put them over your body when you're wanting to carry it in that way. And then I've also seen people, like I said, typically, and I'll show my old bag just to give the reference, but I've seen people, you might want to tuck your straps in if you don't want people to see your straps. So you want to go strapless. But this is not the neatest tuck away, but there's also, you have that option too. Now you might be fighting the straps to get the stuff in the bag, but I'm sure you can figure out a way to make it work. But yeah, you can do the strapless moment. And then I know a lot of people also, they'll have fun and they might wrap this around a little bit and just get creative. But yeah, it's a great size bag just for carrying a small amount of items. And it's so compact, pre-pandemic, I would take this out with me. So I might go, maybe if I was going to like a friend, like a kickback or something, or even if I was going out, I would take it with me, and I wasn't feeling super, or go to brunch and I wasn't feeling super weighed down. Like I have this huge, either like a really big crossbody bag or an even bigger, like a messenger. Even a lot of like handbags can be a little bit larger, and it's just a lot more to deal with. So it is the perfect bag. And then I know a lot of times if I was at brunch, I don't want to put my bag on the table, but a lot of times your bag's too big, it's taking up too much space beside you too. So he's like, I don't know where I'm about to put this thing. I don't want to put it on the back of my chair. But like if you're in a booth, throw this thing right beside you. It took up no space for me. So yeah, I am beyond pleased. And the good thing about these Telfar bags is also there is just such a wide color selection. So I really wanted this orange one, just because I just had in my mind what I could pair it with for certain looks. And I really wanted a statement version of this bag. But outside of the orange, they have, yellow, you have green, there are blues, like a really pretty, like a sky blue, as well as there's some metallic options too. So there's something to, oh my gosh, I just lost the whole bag. There's definitely something to fit really anybody's style. And I'm planning to do a more in-depth just what my experience has been over the last year with my bag. But I'm gonna show you my older Telfar. You can see ain't no cross to this. Ain't no crossbody to this. Where I'm crossbodying this. So most of the time, if I didn't feel like holding this bag with these shorter straps, I just have to, have to throw that over that shoulder. You just gotta go. Or I just had to carry it. You're just holding it up, doing what you got to do, go about your business. But you're going to hold this baby all day because you couldn't crossbody it. And sometimes people will get real cute and put it around their neck, but that would be just a little bit inconvenient for me, not the most comfortable situation to be in. And then I'm also thinking, if I need to get my phone, I don't feel like having reaching down over my chest trying to get my phone and rambling and scrambling for stuff. So I typically always just carried it. But you can see like these straps, they were just like these where they were stiffer, but over time they've definitely they've loosened up, and I love this bag so much. And like I said, I carry it a lot. Here again, you can see the difference between this strap, you can't even fit this one in the frame. This one is perfectly framed. But I do also like the fact that there is a versatility that comes with either one of these styles. I'm excited. I'm gonna crossbody it for y'all. I gotta body it. So you can see it's a little bit cut off, but you can see just how much more length you have on the straps for this one versus, maybe if you were, I'm sitting here thinking maybe a baby, like an infant could crossbody this, or a toddler. I don't even think a toddler could crossbody this. But it's nice that they made that change to the style to where you can, kind of throw it over and get your crossbody on for real. I ordered a black version of the mini shopper again because I knew that the straps are longer. So I said, I got the short strap, but I'm gonna get the extended version of the Telfar 2. So I'm looking forward to getting that one. But I jumped on this one because this was with the drop, and I wanted to make sure I got the orange one. So yeah, it's very versatile bag. It is really, there's an ease to it that I enjoy, and I love the fact that now you have your dust bag. So when you're done with it for the day, or you're done with it for, whenever you're carrying it around, you can just slip it in there and know it'll be stored away and protected, and you can really extend the life of this purchase. I will say you should definitely sign up for their email list. They always send out an email blast before their next drop is hitting, and they'll let you know the time, the date. My recommendation is to wake yourself on up. Get on up if you ain't already up at 8:30, because usually they happen at 9. Sometimes they happen different times of the day too. But get yourself ready about 30 minutes before that drop. And, Have your card information, already have it in the autofill box. Make sure you're ready to go, so you ain't got to be sitting there scrambling trying to type in the card numbers and stuff, because they do sell out probably in that first 10 minutes. And I think I've seen sometimes when they sold out in like the first 7 minutes, the bag, the number of bags that they made available. It comes in 3 different sizes. This is the smallest size, and it is considerably smaller than the next size up, the medium. But it is truly, it's the perfect bag for if you just want something, whether you're just running errands on the go, or you don't really want a big bag that's really taking up a lot of space and doesn't need to hold a bunch of things. Maybe you just want to have somewhere to keep your phone and just like, hand sanitizer, those light items that you need to carry around. This is a great choice. Affordable, for sure. Affordable, accessible luxury brand. But then also the brand and the mission, they just do some dope work. So I would encourage you, I will push you to, it is not easy. It ain't easy to find one and buy one right now, but it's definitely worth the extra effort that you have to take at this moment to get one. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I am definitely going to do a more in-depth review of my black mini shopper that I've had for over the last year now. So be on the lookout for that. There will be more videos on the way. I have a couple more ideas that I'm going to be pushing out soon. So just be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this review. I would love to hear if people have actually purchased a Telfar bag, and just what they think of their experience and how they enjoy their bag. So definitely let me know in the comments. We made it. It was a good time. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you learned something. I hope that you feel empowered to go sign up for the Telfar mailing list. Try to get you a bag.